teasers. This one's really going to be fun. I have two amazing ladies here that, you're just going to have to figure out what they do have in common. This is story teasers for the book, Win the Wellness War. WAR stands for We Are Responsible. It's a compilation book. We have actually almost 40 stories in this, beautiful individuals. The foreword is written by Dr. Hassan Tetteh, and my co-author is Markus Wettstein. So what do these guys do? They're going to read 250, 300 words of their story teasing you. We have decided that Lana's is super juicy. So grab a shot of vodka and join us. We're the hair ladies. Hi, guys. How are you? Are you doing good? Your background?
Yes, yeah, we're doing good.
Doing good.
Oh, yes, great.
Okay. All right, I got to give a little bit of B-roll here. So Lana has a background in some radio tech and stuff like that. And I didn't even really know that I kind of knew her until we were chatting. And then she's like, yeah, I kind of know you. And I'm like, really? From a radio station we worked at years and years ago. I'm still there. And so of anyone who, this story getting out there is just so teasing and tantalizing and tasty. So we're going to start with you, Lana. Are you ready to do that? Oh, she's going to call the shots now. Look at her. She's like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want to do that piece of it. What's wrong? Is it too juicy for you? Oh, her volume went. How convenient. How convenient. Her volume went. All right. What's she saying? Hold on, she says. All right, Allison, we're going to start with you. Okay.
Oh.
So you guys are super informal. Everything's fine.
Okay. If I'm not looking right at you, it's because I am looking at
That's right. Okay. Oh God, this is so funny. I'm reading can you tell my glasses? I'm reading my little thing here. Okay. So we're going to get some back notes here from Lana and see what's happening. So go ahead. Let's hear you, Allison. Tease us with your story.
Yes, absolutely. So the title of my story is A Scarab, a Phoenix, and a Serpent Walk into a Bar. And I'm going to read you a little blurb from that. It all seemed so perfect for a time, and then it all unraveled into hell. During the night, I found myself besieged by a dark and ominous sensation that my very essence was longing for something more, buried under the heavy burden of suppression. I was reluctant to confront it, dreading that doing so might shake my very foundations of my seemingly perfect life. Despite my attempts to ignore it, the yearning only intensified until it became too great to ignore. I was resolute in not wanting anything to disrupt my marital bliss, but destiny had other plans. I finally mustered the courage to look at the persistent image that kept beckoning me from my spiritual depths. Without a shadow of a doubt, I understood its meaning. I could see a hole in my heart where my passion for becoming a dancer and a performer had never been filled. In the grips of despair, I lay in bed and whispered to myself with brutal honesty, I refuse to die like this. The desire to pursue my passion lay dormant for too long, hidden away for fear of judgment and possible rejection. With trepidation, I let myself feel the full weight of the pain of potentially losing and missing my calling. As it coursed through my body, I knew that I couldn't bear that kind of regret. Standing at the ethereal crossroads, I had to make a decision. With a sigh of release and apprehension, I vowed to fill the hole in my heart, no matter what it took.
I want you to read the title one more time. I just love your title. I love Lana's title too. Hold tight for that. Go ahead, Allison. What's your title?
A scarab, a phoenix, and a serpent walk into a bar.
Isn't that amazing? Come on, man. And I just want to leave it up. I can't leave it up to you guys. These two have something in common. They're both dancers, very different dancers. Allison, tell us real quickly what type of a dancer you are.
I'm a lyrical belly dancer, so I'm a belly dancer, yeah.
And Lana, you get to kick it off. Tell us what kind of dancer you are.
Should I just kick it off and go into my...
It tells it. Okay, title.
Yeah, so sorry everyone. I apparently am always a problem child. Anyways, can I tell why I stopped? Or should I just go complete tease anyway? I'm just a tease.
You're so funny. You're like my rebel child. So what happened? Did some spirit box kick in as your video audio didn't work? What happened?
Oh, my automated cat litter box decided that it was going to start going. So anyway, that was what happened. Surprise.
That's awesome. Okay. I love
I was
automatic.
yesterday in Scorpio, so I feel like the energy is still meh.
Totally. Yes.
Thank you. I'm with
And
you.
also, like, we're still Mercury retrograde, so we'll talk about that later or not. Anyway,
Explains everything.
so
Explains
I'm
everything.
gonna go into
Okay,
it.
read us your
So,
title. Read us your title. And then
it's Saved by the Pasty. So shall I introduce myself? I'm Lana Montreese, an international burlesque sensation, multi-city burlesque producer, drag king, and host of Banking on Burlesque podcast and on a Transformation Talk Radio Network radio show. My first taste of the burlesque world was in August of 2014, and I've been performing since 2016. Into the maelstrom, looking back and taking into account who I was and how much I was suffering mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and teetering on a path of self-destruction. 5 months can feel like a lifetime when you live in a world of drugs, alcohol, sex, and toxic friendships. Add to the mix a lifetime of untreated trauma and mental illness. There's quotations on the illness. The result is one dangerous cocktail. I spiraled and hit rock bottom when my two best friends shared with me their desire to enter into a relationship with each other and requested my blessing. I not only refused to give my blessing, but I chose to be the cruelest, inconsiderate, and hateful human I've ever been to people I called my best friends. After I lit the match and watched that bridge burn, I decided that life was no longer worth living because the feelings that I was running from and that I didn't share was that I somehow managed to fall in love with my two best friends and was terrified of them running off into the sunset without me.
like, what? You guys, I know. You guys' stories, both of you are painters, very, very good painters as writers. It takes the reader there. You can smell it. You can feel the colors, the emotion. You can feel any of the trauma. I'm so freaking excited for your stories to get out there because it's really important when you have a compilation to me that all you guys get to know each other. I've interviewed a lot of compilation authors and they'd get on the screen like this and they wouldn't have a clue who each other were. I never wanted to do that. I wanted people to at least get to know each other and find a commonality, and stories are so cool like that. But when people tell their stories, you can read the different types of writers, and you guys are very emotional, colorful, entertaining writers. Not only are you entertainers, but you're literally entertaining writers.
I love that.
So, oh, look at me making shit up as I go.
know. I love it.
Yeah, Becky. All right. So listen, I know that's very short and sweet. We'll be doing more interviews with our media partners, you guys. We'll be talking about like why you did this, where you want to go, where you see yourself, how we can help each other. I just want to remind everybody out there, this book, amazing people that are in it. It's coming out the end of this month. Win the Wellness War. There'll be lots more out there. The first book, called The Fourfold Formula, is part of this 3-book series. So go ahead and grab that so you know what in the heck we're talking about. And I love you, ladies, and I can't wait for everybody to get to know you. Go deal with your cat box. I don't know.
It's automatic. It does it on its own.
I wish I had one of those. Do they actually use it? Does it work?
Yeah, she uses it. It works. I just empty it whenever I feel like it. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. I need to try it for my cats.
We've got automatic vacuum cleaners and we have automatic cat boxes here for you guys. All right, you guys, I love you. I'll talk to you.
All right. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.